apparently you joining canceled the go. Oh, nope, there it is. We're live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Whatever Show. I am Lawrence Winterman.
I am Dana Dubois, and I am the reason I'm late again. I think it's now a habit. I think it's the last 3 days. I
It's a bad habit.
apologize. It
It's
is.
a
I
hard
will.
habit to break.
It's a hard. I knew you were gonna. I knew you were gonna go full Chicago there.
Is it
Um.
Chicago or just Peter Cetera?
Um.
And also, how do I remember that?
I don't know. That might be just Peter Cetera, and now I'm
I'm
gonna have
pretty
to
sure it
look.
is just Peter Cetera, which name that has not crossed my mind in 100
No.
years.
No, it's Chicago,
Is it?
1984.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's very late Chicago. Um.
On the verge of Peter Cetera breaking away from Chicago.
Right. For that
The
solo career we were all yearning for.
deeply yearning for. Yes, indeed.
I loved Chicago. I still do. But like I went through a big Chicago phase when I was in high school, as you may remember. I don't maybe you didn't know that, but like old
No,
stuff.
I knew that. I mean,
Yeah.
I also had a Chicago phase. Like, I love Chicago. I love
Yeah.
Chicago the musical. I love Chicago the city, the band. Like, give me
All things
Chicago. Pizza, the pizza,
all, all of it.
all the
Um
Chicago things.
yeah, I used to listen to Chicago 9, I think. Their albums were numbered. And I think it was 9 that was like a greatest hits looking back at like the like 70s, 80, like the proggy era of Chicago, not the hard habit to break era.
Right, right. Yeah,
Although that
you
one's
know,
pretty good too. That was from Chicago 17, which was in 1984. I'm reading it. I kind of knew that more or less, but yeah, like 25 or 6 to 4. And I love Only the Beginning. That's a beautiful song.
25 or 64 is one of my favorites of all time.
Into space. Yeah.
Right.
I karaoke that once. You know how I don't know if the audience knows this. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but I used to run a karaoke group in Seattle called
Sweetie,
Karaoke.
you've talked about it before.
The group though, have I specifically talked about the different themes for every
Yes.
month? Okay. Swiss cheese memory. But one month the theme was numbers.
Oh my
And so
God.
you had to sing songs with numbers in them, which was really fun because there's a lot of them. And I sang 25 or 6 to 4, and that's pretty high.
Yeah, yeah. I could not do that, but I do love that song. I especially loved it in college when one of the times I got high for the first time when I realized they were talking about a time on the clock,
Yes, it's literal.
which I did not grok the first, I don't know, 100 times that I listened to it.
Yeah, it's kind of a sort of derpy song, literally. Like what connects the verses of the song and what's happening to that time? But apparently they looked up and
No, because they were sitting around high at 25 or
or
26
6.
minutes to 4 o'clock in the morning. And somebody said something profound, probably, and they were like, "Oh my God, you guys, what time is it? We need to mark it down. It's like 25 or 26 to 4."
And they were like, "That's it, we're done."
They were like, "That's a song."
Yeah, it's a great song,
That's the
musically.
song, man. That's the title.
They're like, no, man, it's gonna be
That's
really
the
good.
title right
You're,
there.
we're gonna make this a top
Right? Like,
40 hit.
what are the lyrics? 25 or 64. Done. You
Staring
guys, we got to record
blindly
this right now.
into space. Ba-da-da-da-da, yeah, what are they singing about? Getting
Oh
up
my
to.
God, you guys, I'm so high.
I
No,
haven't seen you
seriously,
high.
pretending to do that right now. Now I'm fake high.
Yeah, I haven't seen you high in many, 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 many years, and not very often either. I'm not a huge partaker but that would be fun
You're
to
not
do.
a smoker or a joker?
Nor a midnight toker, none of it.
Oof.
Um, I know. I am very sniffly this morning. I woke up like this. My older daughter is staying home from school today. She's at her dad's, but she's finally giving in to the fact that she's sick. So I'm a little worried I'm catching it just in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
But I think it's just
Walter
the
is here.
exhaustion.
The chat is noting that Walter is here today. He is here. He's patiently waiting. We had to do our little song and dance and our shtick. Well,
We
We should.
do. And did anything happen last night, Lawrence? Was there like a big
Yeah, I
speech?
was just gonna say. I did not watch the speech. You did not watch the speech. Walter did not watch the speech. I've already talked to him about it.
Really?
And But you had
I
a date apparently.
I did.
Ooh la la. Well, we will talk about that later if you don't want to. My headphones are feeling really weird this morning, so I'm going to fiddle with my ears a bunch.
Yeah. Um, not ready to talk about that.
Yeah, let's. Ooh, look, we'll both drink out of our whatever mugs. Mm.
Hello. Can we cheers? How come yours looks darker than mine?
I don't know. Why is mine also backwards? I guess I need to like flip my camera orientation or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
not
But you
that.
know what I do know? It's time for Walter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever cleverness
Hey,
we thought we were going to do. What's up, Walter?
hi guys.
Walter, hi. I do love. Wait, where did it just go? Carrie said, "No way in hell I'm watching a liar lie for 19 minutes." So I turned it on. I only turned it on because I clicked through on Substack. There was a live. Nick Pero was in it. Nick, are you in the chat? Yeah,
Yep,
Nick
there
is
he's
in
you
the
are.
chat.
Short ass weak speech, and Zev Shalev was in there, and I don't even remember who else, but I saw it.
But
I heard
Ellie,
him.
Ellie was there in that chat with
And was Ellie in that chat? She was in a different chat last night. There's a lot of chats happening,
Oh,
man.
okay. Yeah, I know Ellie was in a chat with Zev Shalev and Michael Cohen last night.
Oh, I might be
Mm.
confused. Yeah, Michael Cohen lied to us for a while. So was that all the same chat, Nick, that just kept going? Because I was kind of coming in and out of Substack, and Ellie was with you. Okay. Um, so I tuned in when he was still ranting, and was like, nope, nope, nope. I don't listen to his voice. I will read it. I will talk about it tomorrow. Lawrence, I count on you to be informed about these things so that I
I
can.
mean, I don't know. Here, why don't we do this? Three people. We're going to do a New York Times article. Three people who didn't listen to the speech talk about what they've read on social media about the speech. Walter, what did you read about the speech?
I don't even give a shit what he says. I don't even read about it. I turn off Saturday Night Live when they interpret him. I do not want to. That guy is meaningless, and it's sort of like my aversion to just lying in general. I'm becoming like absurdly honest myself. Just like it was me that ate the last, egg. I left one egg in the carton. It was me, family. Like just because this example of just the wretchedness, like the corruption of the soul of that fucking guy, like his
Yeah.
example every day. It's just like it's such an example of why you have to be a decent human being because it's like it's on the stage. And it's just, I was going to try not to rant. I guess I'm getting all right. It was my gratitude day. I wanted it to be a gratitude day. I'm so happy to be here. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I don't want to
Oh
we're
my
talk about
God.
evil.
We love you. We're happy you're here. And this is a ranting place. Like, by all means,
Oh,
rant.
God.
Rant,
Yeah.
little pony, rant.
Yeah. So here's my question.
Pony.
I don't listen to him talk. He's absolutely. I mean, there's no question that what's coming out of his mouth is drivel. It's nonsensical. It's cruel. I don't, and
Yeah.
I hate the tone. I can't. It's like triggering for me. I can't. But Lawrence, we were talking about like, is he declaring war on Venezuela? Is what's going on? And it didn't sound like that was the gist of the speech. At least the part I tuned in for, it was about how everything's affordable now. I think I heard him say, and I
Yeah.
was just like, "Are you insane? Have you ever been to a grocery store in your entire fucking
Yeah.
life?"
Right. Yeah, no, what I read essentially is that, yeah, it was a grievance speech. He spent, I saw someone kind of sum it up on social media as it was 19 minutes of him saying that, yes, yes, despite the fact that Republicans control the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judiciary, that nothing is their fault and everything was Joe
Yeah.
Biden and the Democrats' fault. It was like, bro, you've been at this job for a year now. We don't believe you.
Yeah. And that's the thing about bullies, they threaten and threaten and threaten, and it just gets to a point where it's like you're like, I'm so sick of hearing you threaten. It's like, just fucking kill me then. If you're gonna do it, just do it. And he's so weak, he's not gonna do anything ever. He's so pathetic and weak. And I've been saying for 2 years we need to just call him pathetic and weak, and he's insignificant. I wrote an article about the other day about how he's trying to escape the thunderous echo of his insignificance, and it's just like that's what these fucking people, you can't get away from that shit. You're nothing. The whole Republican Party is nothing. All you fucking evil people are nothing. And it's like, I'm sick of it. Come get me. Come to my house now. I'm tired of like being nervous about it. I'm ready for 2025 to be over and to start, the cycle, the primary cycle of 2026 and get some decent people. And we're coming after the corrupt, we got to vote out all the corrupt Democrats too. I'm sick of those fucking guys being tolerant of racist assholes within the party. That's got to be over. So again, I'm happy to be here. Grateful to you all guys. I love you guys.
All the hearts are flying in Walter.
Yes, many hearts. So a new name in our chat, at least Afonso and Fedora says, we're all aware that the new inflation numbers are fake, right? And like, absolutely, the moment I clicked on the New York Times this morning and saw the headline, like, inflation numbers surprisingly low, I was like, lies. You cannot be telling us the truth about that. Like, you've done away with all these data collection departments and reporting, and somehow we're supposed to believe that inflation has eased. Fuck you. Like Dana said, I've been to a grocery store in the last week. It has not.
Somebody needs to play Henry Rollins every time he comes out. You're a liar! Just over and over. That's his theme song now. Just that.
Oh my God! I love that John Pierce said, "This is what we pay our sub for."
Oh, man.
That was an epic rant, Walter, and get it out of your system, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to pivot to gratitude. I got 3 of these today, so I'm gonna be unconscious, at like 12 because it wears me out to scream. So it's holiday season. Jingle! I should have the sleigh bells. I forgot to bring them.
Merry, merry, merry. We're feeling very merry, 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 merry.
Yes.
Merry
everything. Fuck Trump.
Wow, that was like very musical.
Oh fuck yeah!
It was almost like James Brown. Can you do that again?
It would be more like Jack Black. I think would be more appropriate. Yeah,
I think we need like a Walter techno remix.
I'm so mad this whole year. But
it's like hair metal and EDM mashed together in a Walter remix. That's basically like fuck 2025.
Yeah, the dog's gonna be coming in a minute. He comes in and he's like. I start making voices like that and freaks him out.
Kira looked up to my dog. She was just like, "Are you talking to me?" It sounded almost like me. I love that you have your child's artwork of us behind you.
Yeah, I smile.
That's so cute.
That makes me so happy. And Walter, we invited you. Well, we don't need an excuse to invite you on the show, but we specifically. It doesn't quite feel like it yet because I'm still in the throes of work, but we are in like the final wind down days of the year.
Yeah.
The 26th is going to be our final on air day for 2025.
Like part of the theme of this show is I need to come up with a cheesy lyric quote for everything that you say. Obviously, it's the final countdown to the end of the year.
Oh, sure.
Right.
So we brought you on, Walter, because for the final days, we're inviting back a lot of the people who have just kind of
helped us and been awesome.
Been here the most for us. Yeah, like our kind of our simpatico folks who were like, Walter, you were our very first guest on the Daily Whatever show, and it was the second Daily Whatever show. You saw the first one, and you were like, cool, you're starting something new. You want a guest? And you came, and it was a fucked up Friday episode because we started on a Thursday, and you came on and were the best. Like, you've just always been here and been the best. And so we do. I don't want to get all like saccharine sweet, but you said you wanted to come in with gratitude. We invited you here with gratitude, and we're grateful for your rants. We're grateful for your righteous indignation. We should be angry right now.
Yeah.
We're all angry, but we are also very, very grateful to know you.
Oh, it's been so fun. And it's because I knew you, Dana, from Medium. So I was aware of you. And there's so many people. It's like, oh, I've read a couple of their pieces. And it's like, I don't really keep up. But this last year on Substack, getting to know everybody with these lives, it's been a lifesaver. Oh my God, it's been a lifesaver.
Honestly, it really has. And yes. I mean, I'm in a little dot here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and feeling disconnected from my friends and from Seattle. And so it has really saved my life and saved my sanity that we've been able to make friends. You know, and I say to my family, they're like, you know, you're just in your apartment all day long. And I'm like, I know I am, but like I am actually socializing with smart people, I promise.
That's what my daughter says. She's like, Daddy, all your friends are on the internet. I put on a King Missile video the other day, like that. I don't know if you know. My heart is a flower. We were listening to, and my daughter's just like, this is why all your friends are on the internet. I was laughing till I cried. It made me laugh.
Oh my God.
Okay, the only King Missile song that I remember off the top of my head is
It's
Detachable,
detachable penis. Yeah.
My heart is a flower. That's the one I was making.
Nice.
Sneaky.
Oh man, it was
I don't
funny.
remember that one either. But detachable penis, a classic. Lawrence, did I tell you that Denise and I met the king after their show at then Moe's, now New Moe's, in Seattle, like a million years ago? We went to see King Missile and we met him afterwards.
Oh, you went and saw them. Oh my God.
Oh my God, no, I didn't know that.
I
that's
forgot
great.
about it till just now, but we did hang out with the king, the singer guy, for a bit. I conflate his voice and the lead singer of Cake and the lead singer of King Missile to me are like the same person.
Right, right.
Because they have that irreverent talk sings sardonic Gen X, like, how do you afford your rock and roll lifestyle?
Yeah.
Whereas my detachable penis, you know, irreverence, like it's funny. And I love both bands.
God, considering how often I lose my cell phone, it's like that would be just. I'm glad it doesn't detach. You know, it would be a problem. You'd have to hang it by the door.
Hold on. Is there anyone in the chat who doesn't know this song? I feel like
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good turn from
I mean-
from the address to detachable penis. That's the pivot we need from 2025 to 2026.
Can you guys hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how much of that can you play before we get into copy? They're not going to come after us.
I don't think King Listen's gonna come after us.
Right.
Well-
I think the rules on Substack are still so loosey goosey that I'm
Wow.
not sure. You know. Okay, Lefty Prof said something in the chat. I gotta.
And my penis was missing. Again. It's detachable. Okay, I'll turn it off now. But if you don't know Detachable Penis by King Whistle, absolutely please go Google it right now.
Put the link into the
I
chat.
Yeah, that's dumb. I just
Yeah.
closed it. Hang on. Oh, I'm so stuffy, you guys.
I am too. That's this time of year. We all sick. My wife's a teacher, so you're always bringing home new stuff.
Lefty Prof just said something in the chat. Lefty, you gotta tell us more about this. She said, I just priced a custom desk for $156,000. If you were worried the rich are hurting, they're not.
Oh, and they never hurt. That's the whole point.
Lefty, I didn't know this. Maybe you work at a furniture store or something and you priced a desk for somebody. That's what I'm getting out of that. $156,000 on a desk? That buys an entire house in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Does it do the work for you? Is it
Right,
AI?
does the wood suck your dick while you're working?
Honestly, like it right, it blows you and it does your work at the same time.
Splinters!
Right.
Splinters!
Oh, it
No,
washes
Walter, it's
your sugar bowl.
$156,000. That wood has been polished.
You know the weird shit rich people are into, man.
Right. Maybe there are splinters.
That brought me to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, shouting that word.
Yeah, I just $156,000 for a desk. Can you imagine? Like literally in Fort Wayne, Indiana, you could buy a house for that. An entire house on a nice piece of land, a good house.
Yeah.
Like not a ramshackle.
Yeah.
Jason says it washes your sugar bowl. It better.
Yeah,
For
it better wash your sugar bowl.
$156,000, it better wash and dry your sugar bowl.
Thank you, Jason. I
bleach.
started saying that, but I think I got a little drowned out that the desk would wash your sugar bowl for sure.
You both thought of the same thing, huh? Good.
Yeah. I don't know if Walter, were you on for that episode? Have you heard our euphemism we're trying to bring out in the world?
Oh well, I just assume I understand what it means.
Yeah.
I fill
means
in the
it's
blanks
just-
quite a bit.
Yeah. It's like that Friends quote where Joey's like, do you understand what I'm saying? They're like, Joey, we always understand.
Yeah.
It washes your sugar bowl, Walter.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're saying?
Yeah, I
Walter's
think
like,
I do. Maybe
We
you should give me a
always know what you're
demonstration. Yeah, that's what we can roll with this all day if you want.
yeah,
Toss my salad, wash my sugar bowl.
right.
All the
Carol
way in.
Henry says
Yeah.
it wash dry and refills that sugar bowl.
Yeah.
That's what you want him to do.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
talk about a
this-
sugar daddy. He can buy me a $156,000 desk and he can wash dry and refill my sugar bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence, I'm getting all flushed over here.
Right.
See,
Right. I
this
said
is
that as a joke, and I was kind of like, I wonder if that guy exists.
that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah. Um,
Lefty, who ordered it? Was he cute?
Karen says
Or
it comes.
she?
Sorry. Yes, it comes with a bidet.
It
Oh
comes with a
God.
today.
Yeah. Man. I
Mm,
want to see a picture. They're gonna share a picture of this desk.
yeah, I would like to. I am curious of what the desk has to make it worth.
I'm imagining it's one of those big L-shaped executive desks that has like, built-in bookshelves and I don't know.
Sure, but $156,000,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
It's made of the rarest endangered wood from the Amazonian rainforest.
right?
If
They
you
thought
order
he'd
that,
balk at 100 at 160. He wasn't gonna pay, so they had to go 156. What the fuck is with that?
Right, 99. It's
Just round it up to
100.
200. I mean, you're rich, right?
right, right. Before the tariffs, it was only $15,000, but this
Yeah.
person is so rich
Oh
that they're like,
God.
fuck it, I'll pay the 1,000% tariff.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing where, yeah, we're being. I mean, I don't need to preach this to the choir, but in addition to all the other lies and gaslighting on these, like, very big, potentially catastrophic plans that our regime is trying to pull off, just the idea of being told that there's no inflation when, like, literally we're
Yeah.
all maintaining our homes, right?
It's
We all, like, I was like, oh, I kind of want to host Christmas dinner. And then I was like, I don't know if I can afford to host
yeah.
Christmas dinner.
It's
Like,
every abusive relationship of your whole
yes,
life, every fucking day, all the fucking time.
For real.
yes.
I mean, who said it on the show? Like, I think maybe your weirdo friend said that, like, what we're experiencing is domestic abuse scaled at
It was your
scale,
weirdo friend.
right?
This
Domestic
regime
violence
is,
at scale is what we're all living through right now. We are all being
yeah,
gaslit. We are all being, tricked and psychologically tortured by the fucking demon in control of our country.
yeah. Noble Blend says that Lawrence, my daughter, thinks you're the coolest guy I know on the internet. Well,
Nice.
Aw,
he is. I can
yay.
attest.
Thanks, Noble.
That's neat.
Walter's a very close second.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
I'll
tell
take
my
second.
ex-boyfriend that one person thinks I'm cool.
Oh, honey. Walter, did you hear that Lawrence and his just split with
Oh,
his?
we don't need to talk
Oh, I'm
about.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
yeah.
Those
No,
are tough
thank you.
moments. We could do Primal Stream if that would help.
Honestly, yeah, primal. Although I don't think mine is mellifluous and melodic as yours is, Walter.
Well,
Yours could
sometimes.
really, literally be like a hair band kind of
Wah!
intro. Yeah, seriously. That's
When I get
so
mad.
good.
Oh my
It
God.
feels
Walter.
better. I practice it a lot out in the woods. They call the
need to do
cops on
that.
me. Yeah.
I don't.
He's back.
I'm not sure mine. Because I think everyone's vocal cord are different. Vocal cords are different enough that, like, I'm sure that mine can't hit that note. I also don't think it could go like in that order. Like mine is more like.
Yeah. I like the low one though. Get a greasy.
Maybe I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
I
is
like
kind
it.
of hot.
It's a
You guys.
roar.
I don't even know what's happening here, but I like
Right,
it.
right. That's like the bare metal. Like.
You gotta
Yeah.
watch Animal. Like, go watch like the Muppets. I always turn on Animal. Makes me so happy. And he just freaks the fuck out, and then he exhausts himself, and he's just like, he's
Animal
my
eat
spirit animal.
drums.
He's
Animal
my
eat
avatar
drums.
on every streaming session. I always pick Animal as my streamer or as my avatar.
Oh my God.
Animal.
This is us just giving up, isn't it? We're like, the world is like this. Can I read this very long and very funny quote from Lefty Prof from the chat?
Oh, please.
Because it's another funny thing about detachable dicks is how it starts. So we have to read it. A friend and I had gone into an adult. Sorry. A friend and I had gone into an adult toy store together. And as we were walking up to the cash register, I dropped the dildo I had in my hand on the floor. My friend, without missing a beat, yells, God damn it, Tracy, pick up your dick. All day long, I'm picking up your dicks and I'm done.
Oh man.
Lawrence, why have we never had this conversation? God damn it, Dana, pick up your dick.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
That's very funny.
If that had
Melissa
been you and me, I
earlier.
probably would have turned to you and said something like, "And that's why you should do your Kegel exercises, Dana."
Here comes the coffee. It's coming back up. Just don't go right at the camera.
That would have been amazing. And
I had that.
tea.
Speaking
It's
of that,
tea.
oh, well, I had that happen. I took a sip of my coffee in the summer. I'm like, oh, there was something in there.
Oh,
And then it started flapping its wings. I had a fly in my coffee. It was
Oh,
the only
my
time I
God.
spit all over my whole computer screen.
oh.
And there was no stopping it. It was coming out.
And that
Oh,
wasn't
coffee.
even in the top 100 of worst things that you had happen to you in 2020.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Well,
here,
that was
I've got
memorable.
I've got a minor gross thing. So
Okay.
this lovely little cup,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This is
Sugar
my
bowl.
bathroom cup. This is what I put my pills in the morning, right? Like I take so
Nice.
many, meds and vitamins and whatnot that I put them all in here. And then I bring it in here and I, like swig my pills with coffee. I did that the other morning and realized after I'd shot the entire thing of
Oh,
pills
no.
into my mouth with a swig of coffee that I had trimmed my toenails into this cup the day before.
I think I'm going to vomit, Lawrence. That's so disgusting.
Do you know what I did? I swallowed.
Oh, yeah. Man. Holy cow.
Oh,
Crunchy.
okay, that might be
Crunchy
the grossest
pills.
thing I've heard in a long time. So Ellie Leonard just said I joined, but I'm on silent at work. So if there are any lewd gestures, I think we all three need to make a lewd gesture for Ellie. Like,
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna be like this. I can't match what you guys did. I couldn't think of one to top anything.
it's okay. Oh my God. And
Crunchy
Lefty is on
toenails.
fire today. Hey, we've all swallowed things we've regretted.
Well, good.
Yeah, but bump.
Crunchy
Yeah.
Toenails would be a good name for a band. though.
Honestly,
Okay. And I'm laughing at the chat going by here. That was easier to listen to than Michael Cohen's lies. Okay. So this is so fascinating. So y'all were on a live with him last night, but you're all like,
Yeah, that
"Oh,
guy.
goddamn liar."
Yeah.
What? Whoa, do you hear my dog flipping out? What's up?
what do you think, Walter? Like Michael Cohen obviously covering up, right? Like he obviously knows shit that he's not revealing now, and he's tried to rehabilitate himself as this truth teller, but
Here's my line. My thought on that is the people who fucked up America cannot be relied on to unfuck it up. So It's just like no money to that guy. It's like go on your redemption tour, but don't ask for any fucking money, you asshole. Because that guy ruined a lot of lives. He ruined a lot of lives. And this applies to Adam Kinzinger too. It's like you guys quit asking for money. It's like it's time for new voices. We absolutely need new voices, and and it's stunning how many people are still supporting those guys and sending money to them. I wrote the other day, Adam Schiff, Jamie Raskin, Benny Thompson is his last name, I think. It's like you're sending money to Adam Kinzinger. What about the other guys? And it's like the Democrats make heroes out of the Republicans. It's like it's such a great thing that they finally made at least an appearance of doing the right thing. Fuck that. Let's get some actual decent people and lift them up. It's just everything. I'm ranting again, getting mad again.
No, I am always happy. I'm like, I can't believe there hasn't been more of an exodus over the years where I was like, if you're actually conservative, if you're actually a Republican, it's your job to fight this, right? So like, yay, welcome to the correct side of history. And also, like you all need to pay a little more penance and ask for a little less money here on Substack. I
mean, I don't
want
to get all hierarchical, but it's kind of like, yay, congratulations, welcome. Go to the back of the line.
Yeah.
Like every Democratic grandma who has been organizing in her precinct for the last 30 years has way more cred than you, Michael Cohen. Like, please go work your way up from the bottom.
Yeah. Bye-bye. And he should be turning around and supporting all the people he hurt. He should be paying. I don't care what the courts say, he hurt people. That's, we have to try to change the ship. It's not okay any longer to just roll roughshod over the whole world for your self-aggrandizement. And then, oh, whoopsie, I'm going to keep all this money, but I feel really bad about all that. It's like, come fucking on. It's just like, that's why I don't listen to the orange post turtle either. It's like, I know what he's going to say.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, Michael Cohen keeps saying that Trump doesn't have dementia. Seriously? That's, I mean,
Yeah, it's like, why is he lying? Are we dumb? Does he think we're dumb? Uh,
yeah, I just, mm. I'm happy to welcome them under the tent, but yeah, they're not getting money from
you
me.
know,
That's not who I'm giving my Substack dollars
right.
to. I rarely like. I'm trying to. I should go look because it did cross my mind the other day of like I have no idea how many Substacks I'm supporting. There are a lot, present company included. I know that one, Walter. I
yeah,
wouldn't
thank
forget
you.
that. But I don't. There aren't too many like larger ones, or maybe none at all. Karen Atia is probably the largest one, and I would support her till the end of time. I don't care if she has $10 million. I would still be one of the dollars supporting that. Like
Right.
she's incredible.
And here's the thing.
Um,
I don't think Karen Attia has $10 million. I think,
yeah,
she's relatively young in career and, she was an editor at the Washington Post, sure, but it's not like that's a, billion-dollar career, right? And she was let go. Like I am pretty sure that she's, I mean, she taught her class and it was really well attended and she's doing well on Substack, but she deserves what she's getting.
a thousand
It's not
percent.
it's not like she's some kind of like multimillionaire who,
Yeah,
lost her luxury position.
yeah.
She's
Right.
scraping to get by.
And
It's
it's an interesting question. So my kids, sorry, this is gonna be a little bit of a tangent, but it will make sense. Like, um, there's backlash in my home with Taylor Swift. Like my younger daughter, especially who's like been a huge fan. I was like, oh, I want to watch her mini series that just came out about the Eras tour. Do you want to watch it with me? And she's like, eh. And so we started watching it. And then my older daughter got home and she was like, I really don't want to see this. And I was like, what's going on? And they're kind of like, it's the billionaire thing. They don't like that she's a billionaire. There should be no billionaires. And I'm like, I phrased you well.
Right.
yeah,
Glad to hear you say that. And also, like, I don't begrudge Taylor Swift her money. I can't. She's like, I love what she does. She's not like hawking perfumes, and she's like, she is by all accounts an artist who's just been wildly successful at her art. And she's great at marketing. Don't get me wrong. There's 50 different versions of every record, and people want to collect all of them. But like, she does a lot of good with her money, and there's something in that for me that I'm like, I don't think Taylor Swift necessarily wants to be a billionaire either. At least that's not why
Mhm.
she's doing it. And like, um, there are people who, if they became millionaires by their Substack careers, I would continue to want to support because I love their work.
Right.
But that's a weird thing to be defending right now, and I hear that. But like, I just had to have this conversation with my kids, and I'm just like, yes, you're
yeah.
right, and also like, I don't. That doesn't make me not like Taylor Swift's music a stitch less.
Right.
It's one of those things. I'm more worried, and that's getting kind of specific. I'm more worried about the bigger picture where we're on the cusp. I'm just hoping we're on the cusp of a major change in the United States. And what we're seeing is all these former conservatives positioning themselves as like the new Democrats,
Right.
just so they can restrict access to universal health care and universal education. So it's really that. And yeah, I don't think there should be billionaires either, but it's like a specific example of one billionaire. It's like that's getting,
Yeah.
we're getting too close to the map then. It's like on general, let's just, because we're decades away and generations away from fixing anything. But yeah, I mean, it's like, you get guys like, oh, I've switched sides. And like Kinzinger voted against the Voting Rights Act. Like he refused to protect our right to vote. So it's just sort of like, why are you giving that guy money? Give
Yeah.
money to people that are out there saying, hey, your kids shouldn't be slaughtered at schools. We need to do something about this. We got to
Right.
stop white supremacy. And all those voices are censored to this day. And it's like, we have to be deliberate about who we support because a lot of these really important voices, because there's just this tiny little viewpoint, this peephole through which we view the world in the United States. We need to expand that. Everybody has to be deliberate in who they support. And we can't make, act like, oh, it's okay that this guy voted against the Voting Rights Act and voted with the post turtle 93% of the time. Once he was physically, personally threatened by the guy, he turned against him. It's, well, Jesus, it's like, there's a lot of other people with new voices. The ones who fucked it up won't unfuck it up. We have to give it to the new voices now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And Taylor Swift can continue making songs until the end of her days. You don't have to give her a dime, she's got
Right.
plenty of money to do that. So
Yeah.
Right. But I'm not
You
gonna
know,
like not watch her special because
yeah,
yeah,
that's up to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm interested in her, and I also acknowledge like that it's about the tour, right? And I'm like, she pulled off a tour that no one thought she could do. And yes, she became a billionaire in the process, but like people told her she probably couldn't, there's no way this is going to work. The tour is going to flop. You're going to lose all this money. And she had the courage of her creative convictions and fucking did it. So, like, to me, I'm like, money well earned. I wish that our tax structure were set up so that, yeah, she was maybe a few hundred millionaire and not a billionaire. But
Yeah.
she came out in support of Kamala at great personal risk. And
Yeah.
she doesn't campaign super hard, but she did put herself on the line there. And so like I don't have a problem with Taylor, but I do think it's funny that maybe that's not why. Maybe my kids are just hitting an age where they're like, I don't know, it's not that cool to like her anymore.
Well, it's
But
good that they're thinking that, though. At least
it
they're
is
thinking
good that
about
they're
money
thinking it.
that way. And
Right.
it's going to
Yeah.
take a big change. It's going to take everybody's deliberate action and how they spend their money to start taxing billionaires. And if we don't, we're all going to fucking die. It's really the case. They're going to automate
Yes.
everything. They're going to kill us all. They're taking away our health care. We're going to fucking die. They're doing ethnic cleansing right now, those fucking assholes.
It really is like the whole AI thing. Like I happened to tune into Ms. Now last night, which is what I'm calling MSNBC. If they're going to call it MS Now, I'm going to call it Ms. Now because I'm a feminist.
Me too. I that for the rest of the show, Lawrence, that's one of our norms now. That's
Yeah,
it.
Ms. Now.
Ms. Now.
So Dylan Radigan was on Ari Melber last night or something, and he was talking about how the thing that is true that we're whispering about but not talking about out loud is how consequential AI is, which is that the reason that all the company, the reason that companies are not hiring right now, the reason hiring has been frozen is because AI is actually more impactful than we're really talking about in the workplace. And that we are really, within the next year or two, going to see the moment where like thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of jobs go away because of the impact of AI. And,
Yep.
so that's the thing we could talk about. A thing that I wanted to bring up when you were talking about Taylor was kind of more personal to all of us, which is somebody convinced me that I'm wrong. There is a concerted effort on the part of Substack to suppress political voices, and they've gone all in on inviting celebrities onto Substack.
Yes.
And so
Lawrence, you read my mind. I totally was going to be like, Walter, what's coming next for Substack? And that's the first.
Yeah.
Hi, Lizzo. Hi, Dolly Parton.
right. I mean, I'm thrilled that Lizzo and Dolly partner here,
Yeah.
right? Great. But as a part of that, they are suppressing the voice of political Substackers like us because it's too controversial, or I don't know, like we're just going to get drowned out in the sea of celebrity. Yeah, go ahead, Walter.
I've talked about this a lot with people. The Republican Party funds their hate speech. The conservatives do that. They actually make a budget for that, where they're just like, oh, here's some irrelevant hate talker. He's a podcaster. Let's put him on a massive nationwide platform. And the left doesn't do that. The left doesn't, we got to beg and plead to get a couple bucks to support us. There's no like massive money funding, progressive ideas and universal health care and tax cuts. So it's like people just have to be aware of that. There's a reason that, we have extreme right and moderate right, and then no other representation for anything else. There's no money for it. And we should be pressuring the Democratic Party. And Lawrence, you were on with me. We've interviewed a couple progressive candidates.
Yeah.
But it's like, why do the Democrats, they'll pay whatever it costs to go on fucking Fox News or something. They'll take the donation money that we send them to pay to be on these conservative platforms, but they won't, support, they won't give me $50 to run my newsletter where they can come on for free. That doesn't happen. And they want to control the narrative to such an extent. So this really scares me. Just the control of our ability to have these kind of conversations. And Substack, like any other platform, because the billionaires control all the means of distributing any kind of conversation. They control it all except for face to face, and we can squeeze in there, but everybody has to be delivered. This is some serious shit. It's like there aren't going to be movies made about a utopian society where everybody has universal health care and education because the rich people don't want the masses to understand that. I mean, this is a major class war we're in the middle of, and everybody needs to wake up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Melissa
what
just said
Walter
something in
said.
the chat that I know this is I think everyone knows at this point. I'm working for Blue Ant Media, and Dana is working for Blue Ant Media too, and so is Melissa. And so I don't know. This is going to sound like an ad or something, but it's
Oh,
not.
it's great. I'm glad
Melissa
you got that.
pointed out in the chat that on BAM we're getting sponsorships finally and ads.
Yes.
And the reason that we're doing that is so that we can afford liability insurance. I'm not fucking kidding. It's so that we can buy liability
Yes.
insurance so that Melissa and Ellie and David Schuster and me and Dana and Cliff can tell the truth about things. Like, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And it's crazy, but we live in this capitalist system. We're trying to survive in this capitalist world, and so we need liability insurance. We're buying it.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing ads. The reason we're doing the ads is so we can afford liability insurance. And what it gets us is amazing stories like Melissa, with her story about how the whole delete gate thing, where the Navy deleted videos of people they pulled in out of the water after the boat strikes, and Ellie's stories about the Epstein files, right? So, so that's my little speech there. But
It's so great that
Melissa.
exists, and that momentum for that is building. But more and more people, I just have to be aware, and it's like, and I'm the same way. You're just passively kind of consuming media as you're trying to do the rest of your day. You don't realize how much you're being manipulated, how much it is getting into your mind. And it's just true. You look at the money that's pumped into these guys. These hate podcasters don't have any right to be speaking like they do. They have no ability. And it's just, how did they get there? And it's like, because some nefarious, force funds them, and decent people don't get funding. It's really just it's as basic as that.
Yeah.
What else do we have to look forward to? Well, actually, first, let's look back, Walter. Let's look back at 2025 fondly.
Yeah.
We all know all the shit that happened, but like a really miraculous thing happened too. And we alluded to this at the start of the show, is Substack gave us all a platform to find each other. It launched live. I think that's a 2025 innovation, or at least that's when we came to it.
Yeah.
And it's certainly been nascent and growing. It's not like going on YouTube where things can have hundreds of thousands of people watching. It's like if you get 500 people on a live, it's a big one. Like, this is a complete grassroots moment that we've all been a part of this whole year, building community. So that's my first touch point I want to say, is like, we're so grateful for you and for like everybody here in the chat, and that we've all found each other, because literally I don't know how I would have gotten through this year.
Yeah.
I think we all feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
What else has been like amazing, either here on Substack or out in the world for you guys? What's kept you going for 2025?
You want to take it, Lawrence? You want to one more to think?
No, go ahead, man.
It's just, I guess the heartbreaking thing to me is like, my kids are doing so well, and it's like, it's got to be, because these are the critical years. I got a high schooler, and she's on swim team, and she plays the piano, and she's done so well. I mean, because we raised her to be fluent in Spanish, and so they've actually helped in the school district. So she'll be taking college courses next year at the expense of the school, and I've, it's like, and it's so big. I keep telling people, oh God, there's been so much understanding. This year has been like a doctorate level class, and just like basic humanity. And it's just the little things. All these things are starting to make sense. They talk in the Lord of the Rings. There's that line. And Tolkien, of course, lived through World War II, and he says we defeat evil with these small moments. And it's true. I thought that was just ridiculous before, and it's like, oh God, it's so true. And like, I drive my kids to school. It's a 5-minute drive, and those are the critical moments, where I tell them.
Yeah.
And I tell them, it's like my daughter, it's like, well, as you're planning for college, it's like, don't put your dreams aside. Let's just get that degree, whatever degree you can get for no money, just get that. Then start working a professional wage, and then go back and get your art degree or whatever. Because she's so, and I hope to use Substack to keep showing more of her art and keep building this and turn it over to her. That would be a wonderful dream, whatever momentum I build up.
God, what a great dream.
Yeah. And it's heartbreaking to me that all of this love, because this is the prime time for me as a dad. My kids are at that age. My youngest is on a basketball team, and she's usually the starting point guard. So it's just so fun to go see that. And it's just all this this all has to happen underneath this oppression. But I guess it also has pushed me to I wouldn't have been doing this. I didn't. Mine's my platform's called "I'd Rather Be Writing." I'd like just to sit and write my little stories, and that's it. But it's like, you know, the duty calls, and we have to come out and do what we can. And it's allowed me to talk with you guys and other people, and I learned so much. I mean, I always understood. You know, my wife is a Latino woman, so she sees the world differently than I see it, and I have to talk to her all the time. I'm getting a better understanding about how she sees the world and how you guys see the world and all these other people. And it's helping, so I don't have those ridiculous fights. You know, I don't get into those thread battles anymore, those that are just based on misunderstanding, you know, rather than
Keyboard
any kind
warriors.
of, yeah, you just get all worked up. So it's just, we are learning these important things. I guess it's just the question is if we can survive. It'd be nice to think we could still kind of retire and be happy about the life we had. And I said to Elizabeth Sillick the other day, it's like, I expect that 10 years after that, we're going to look at this year like a campaign that we all shared together. And we're going to get together and have a beer. Like, remember when we fought that war against fascism and we fucking won? You remember how we fucking won? And then we'll be happy and we'll celebrate then. But until then, we still have 2026 to survive.
Oh
So
my God.
hold your children close and find those precious moments.
You just inspired me. I can't wait to survive through this and win, because I want to write the motherfucking musical about.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my God.
He'll look like Jabba the Hutt. He's just like fucking Jabba the Hutt.
Right, totally.
Jabba
Trump is just like this, you know, like the Jabba the Hutt character that comes in from the wings, like King George III in
Oh my
Hamilton.
God. Can we all be on the beach in Mexico with Elizabeth when we're having this party? Because that's where I'm picturing us, that we're like
Oh
on
my
the
God,
beach.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Mexico drinking fruity rum drinks. Yeah, toasting to the fact that we won.
Beautiful Cabana Boys.
Congratulating each other on all the sacrifices and all the people in the chats too. I mean, everybody's made huge sacrifices, and it's just been so wonderful. The support is so appreciated. Holy shit. I mean, there's days you wake up just broken, and then you get a couple nice messages or a couple nice comments, and it just changes everything. But this, like, greater than the sum of its parts, you know, all these wonderful, that's what it is with kindness. Like 3 small acts, you put them together and you got 5, you know. And it's just, that's why our side is going to win. That grievance side, they've got the mechanism of white supremacy sponsoring them. They got all the funds from all the stolen labor throughout all of human history. Every act of evil has been funneled straight to those motherfuckers, and they're using that to lift up these hate podcasters who indoctrinate their kids with their toxic mind virus. And yet we're going to defeat them, you know, because we just got truth on our side and decency and compassion. Everything good about being a human being.
All right, I just want to say 2 things really quick. One, I just put a link in the chat. If anyone wants to subscribe to Blue Amp for $19.99 right now, I just created a 75% discount. We would absolutely love the support and appreciate it. And you know the money's going to a good place. It's going to go towards that liability insurance and paying, you know, me and Melissa and Dana and Ellie. And the other thing I want to say is Jason just said in the chat that he wants to put together a Daily Whatever show cruise. Which would be amazing. Yeah. Can we make it like half fun and half organizing? Like if we could, you know, like half of the part, like the intent of the cruise is we're going to meet each other and have fun, but we're also going to, you know, actually figure out what we're going to do to coordinate across all of our Substacks for 2026. That would be amazing.
That would be the dream, Lawrence. If we could, like, if all of us could gather on a freaking boat with like all the food and drink and like all the burdens of life lifted. We're on international waters and we just get to think and have fun. Please say there's karaoke
we're all
on the
rowing.
boat.
Is that you rowing?
Yeah.
Not that kind of boat, Walter.
It's a slave boat. Oh shit! You got me again. You
right. Yeah.
What a dream. Walter, I'm going back like 3 clicks in this conversation to say, I hear you on the children front of like, I mean, they're at their dad's in the latter half of the week, but the first half of the week they're here, and I know they wake up. I'm in my dining room right now. I really need to set up in a better place because I'm in the middle of the house. They wake up to the, you know, this every day.
Shouting.
Yeah, and you know, it's typically I hang up and I'm immediately like, good morning, and I'm getting their lunches together, but like I'm not very present. And this isn't how I plan to spend like some of the last years I have with them living at home.
Yeah.
But I'm like, in a way, I'm doing this for them because what world are they inhabiting? And also, My eldest is applying to art and design colleges
Awesome.
now. So
Good.
whatever we learn, I'm happy to pass on. And
Mhm.
weirdly, because like, most of the time you think about sports and that's where the
Yeah.
money goes. There is like the art schools have money. It's still going to
Good.
be expensive. Don't get me wrong, but like, I maybe after this, if you guys want to see, I'll post a drawing or two that my child has done
Yes.
because she's kind of incredible.
Good, good. I love seeing that children's artwork. It's so great. And I just like my daughter, when I was talking to her, she's like, it feels like I'm cheating the system. It's like, yes, that's what you always do. Like every choice in my life is cheating the system. It's like just get that
You're
easy.
learning well, my
Oh,
dear.
I'm just
I'm
like, get that
teaching
degree
you
in
so
Spanish
well.
because you're already fluent. Get it for nothing, and now the world is yours, and then you can do anything you want to do. And it's
Oh
like,
my God.
you can go study in Germany for free. Those things are possible. So it's just, yeah, like just don't get caught up in that paying money
Yeah.
as if you're going to get something from it because you're not. Yeah, show the art. I would love to see it.
Hold on. I'm gonna do it right now while we're
Awesome.
talking here. I'm gonna go put this up. So yeah, it's an interesting thing, Walter, what you're saying there about value for money, because
Yeah.
with AI, like this is a very hard time to be launching kids in the world. I talk about it all the
Yeah,
time,
it is. Yeah.
both from a do they need to get out of the country? My kids are EU citizens. Not that many. We haven't looked at the German schools because they don't speak German, and I don't know how many have programs in English. But the Dutch schools for them would be like 3,000 a year for tuition. It's next to nothing. But
Yeah.
my kid is like, I don't want to like she's okay with flying, but I think that's a flight real far, right? And she is
Mhm.
pretty keen on this dream of being kind of a creative business professional, right? Like brand and advertise, using her art to like
Yeah.
find a job that will not make her a starving artist. And in my head, I'm like, God, in 5 years, are these jobs going to exist? It's, it's, I don't know how to guide.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone who says that they do is lying,
You know,
right?
I think for me as because our art is always the hard one. Like there's other jobs that are like guaranteed money. And I've had multiple panics. Like I was getting a degree in English literature and I was like in my last couple semesters, and I'm like, oh shit, this is never gonna make me money. So then I picked up a minor in physics. Then that's what kind of promoted me to get my physics minor. I'm like, well, then I'll be able to get it, somebody will pay me if I've got if I studied physics. And I think maybe I want my kids to spend like a year before they start getting into that debt. It's like spend a year because traveling, go abroad. Like they can live in South America for nothing for a year. And
Yeah.
it's like you do need time to find yourself and just kind of grow into what you want to do. So I think that's
Yeah.
but it's challenging. I know what you're saying too. It's you want to crush dreams, but artists, you just need to practice. I think it's like as a writer, can you learn to become a writer by taking classes? Can you really learn to be an artist by taking classes? Maybe you can.
I think like, God, do I wish some of these schools she's looking at, these like, top level creative schools, the majors that they have now, I'm like, oh my God, can I go back to school and major in
Yeah.
creative writing with a minor in branding and
Yes.
advertising?
Yes.
Like, I want someone to help me hone I do
Yes.
believe that as much as I write and as much as I think I know, it has mostly been just hard won through lived experience in adulthood at this point. I majored in
Yeah.
speech pathology. I would love, like, if someone took the burden of money off of me,
Yeah.
I would absolutely go work with creative writing teachers and be like, help me get better at my craft. I want to learn how to like pull together a narrative arc and form like a whole novel through it, not just an essay. Like I feel like I have a lot to learn in that area that I will likely never study because who the fuck can afford to go to school and
Well,
spend.
we should have conversations like that. I bet Ellie would like to come on and have talks like that. I would love to. But I think another point is learning is a lifetime thing. That's the thing we have to tell
Yeah.
our kids. So it's like, look, just get yourself like as quick as possible, try to avoid debt, get so you're making some decent money, not minimum wage, and then you can take a class a year, and that actually get something from it rather than rush through it. So I think I don't know. I'm kind of going through it's constantly on my mind. I'm constantly afraid for my kids, Dana, and I know that you're worried for yours
Same.
too. We're trying to
Speaking
do our
as
best.
the single and not a parent here, I can't imagine what it would be like to be raising kids in this world. I would be absolutely terrified
Yeah.
every minute because it's so clear that we're handing them a fucking dumpster fire. And
Yeah.
And we've lost control of the wheel, right? Like we
Yeah.
can't steer. The crazy
Mhm.
people have grabbed the steering wheel.
And this government is ethnic cleansing. I mean, they're committed to ethnic cleansing right now. They're murdering, you
Yep.
know, anybody who's Latino. And that's
Yeah.
my family. So it's like, and it's just, I talk about it at all these anybody who comes up to me at one of the basketball games and they're just like, they start talking. I'm just like, yeah, I have to be here because, if ICE tries to steal my kids, I'm not going to let that happen. And it's been surprising, but people are still unwilling. It's like we have to provoke those conversations. Those conversations have to happen because it's so easy
Yeah.
to just put our head in the sand and just complain about the price of groceries. It's like they're fucking murdering people. The US government is fucking murdering people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just put a link in the chat, but if you go to my page, Dana Dubois, you'll see my daughter's latest. It's kind of a reinterpretation of Little Red Riding Hood in the woods.
Oh.
We really do need to. Here's a 2026 goal, Lawrence. I need to learn how to use StreamYard too, and to use the like screen share feature because I know there's a way to do it. That would make this easier.
Oh yeah. There's beautiful
I,
things you can do.
yeah, if I could just boop, put this on the screen, and then it would be like, and there it is, instead of being like cut and paste this long
Yes.
weird
Oh, I'll
URL.
have to look at it. I'll look at it. Or put it on a post. I'm not finding it.
It's in a note on my wall. It should just be if you go to my page, it should be right there. But I don't know. Can you guys see it in the chat? Anybody else seeing it?
It didn't quite work.
Well, hang
No.
on. I can hold please.
Hold, please. Yeah, if you just go to
Hold, please.
substack.com at
Oh, there it
Dana
is. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fantastic. Holy
Yay,
cow.
Lawrence, you just
Yes.
made my dream come true. Of like, hey, can you share it?
Yes.
So that's her beautiful with me every night
It's
being
so
like,
good. It's so
fucking
good.
finish
Well,
it.
because Dana, like, yeah, I mean, there should be a way to get maybe some jobs through your Substack and through the work you're doing where people would hire her. And I mean, there's a lot of people who want to do book covers, right? So I just kind of like this thinking outside the box, like get her kind of established. She's excellent. It's fantastic. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I've helped her get a couple art shows and, blah, blah,
Love the
blah.
details, like the tulips and the
Yes.
mushrooms, by the side of the ferns, and like it's
Yes.
so good.
It's so good. I love how the trees in the background fade out.
Yeah.
I love the posture of Little Red Riding Hood and sort of the protective way she and the wolves are standing there.
Right. It makes it seem like, the dude is more of the big bad wolf than the wolves are.
Right. I think he's supposed to be the hunter who cuts open the wolf's belly and
Okay.
saves the little red.
Yeah.
Isn't that the story? Or saves the grandma?
Right.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
in the
I think he says
graphic and
everything.
explicit version that suddenly stopped getting taught at the age of like 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Censorship.
Yeah. So it's I think it's beautiful, but she doesn't want to major in illustration because she's like, there's no money in that. And I can't argue with her. But to take this kind of creativity into a more she's going to
Creativity
be
is
a
you got to
creative
fight
director
for
one day.
creativity. You got to fight for your creativity.
Yeah.
That's got to be. And I always said I always have to support my writing habit. With other jobs. So that's a lifetime thing. Yeah, you have to do it. You can't worry about the money. You have to.
Yeah,
My famous last
neurodivergent.
words.
She wants to major in like a graphic design kind of area.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I mean, my tangent is she's just deciding whether she's going to like a traditional school and majoring in sort of business with a little art, or if she's going to go to an art and design school and do some, businessy sorts of the side of creative. And I'm like, there's no doubt in my mind where I think this child should go based on her talents. She's not good at math. Like, don't go to B school, kid. You're going to be miserable.
Well, freedom is no debt. So if you can keep her out of debt, then that's another way to think about it.
Honestly,
you'll be able to be an artist if you don't have debt.
She's gonna. Yeah, I'm not.
I should make a fucking t-shirt that says that. Freedom is no debt. It's so true. Like,
of
all the things that you can teach your kids, that is probably the most important.
Yeah, I've been starting to float the idea past her of like, because she's also like me, burning all the candles at both ends.
Yeah.
She's pretty exhausted. She's sick right now. And I'm like, nothing is forcing you to start in the fall. And she has a job, and minimum wage in Seattle is really high compared
Dana,
to.
I think you want to read Marnie's comment right now.
Oh, Yep. Marnie, I'm not going to say that out loud, but she's in. I'll just say that. So yes. And where was I going with this? Oh, that I've been like, with minimum wage here at like 2021 an hour, I'm like, if you live at home for a year, like you could pay for a year of school
Yeah.
and you could fucking chill out
Yep.
and just be 18, 19 years old,
Yeah.
enjoy your life, travel a little. I would not charge her rent if she were saving for college, but
Yeah.
like there's no law. So we're trying to kind of, her dad and I have been saving for, her and her younger sister, also a good artist, like as well. So I've got another one upcoming and I'm like, we've been saving their whole lives and we both have jobs and we have what I would consider a huge chunk of money that is nowhere near enough. Even if she were to go to,
Yeah.
we went to a state school here, like her safety school, we could certainly cover the tuition, but by the time you factor in how expensive room and
Yeah.
board and groceries and all that shit are, like, we could maybe cover half
Yep.
without, and then it's like, we're old parents, so do we keep funding more of it so she doesn't go into debt? Or do we pay for our retirements and say, kid, you got to fund some of this? I
Yeah.
don't know there's no good answer. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I know we could talk about this forever, but we are at the top of the hour.
oh shit, yeah.
And
Walter.
Walter probably has like 3 more lives to
Oh,
do
I'm good.
today.
Yeah. It's a busy day, but it's lovely. It's lovely. So I appreciate you guys so much. It always
Oh
helps.
my God.
The
This has
feeling
been
is
so fun.
completely mutual.
Yes, I am completely like my moral takeaway from 2025 is like I'm completely and utterly exhausted every day from
Yeah.
getting up
Yeah.
for this and doing it. But this is what gets me out of bed and makes me feel alive every day. 2026 is just going to be kind of the reconciliation of like how to go forward and not collapse.
We got to apply what we've learned, and there's going to be a lot of pressure. There's going to be a lot of pressure to make us act like, well, this is good enough. Don't ask for too much. Once they start to lose, they're going to be like, okay, now we're going to make some concessions. Not enough. We got to ask for everything now. Not enough. If they had that time to negotiate, that's over. We're not stopping till we have universal health care, universal education. Everybody's got a roof over their head. Everybody has enough to eat. Everybody's treated with dignity. That's what
Yeah.
and nothing
I
less than
love
that
the
is
way you
enough.
think, Walter.
I love
we
that.
absolutely have to push for not just a
Yes.
generational change, but a like New Deal style, or maybe
Yes.
even bigger, like a new American independence kind of moment in the life of this
Absolutely.
country.
Yeah. I will say this is a slight tangent, but I think related to that, when we toured 3 schools in Oregon like a month or so ago. And one thing that really impressed me about all of those schools was every one of them made a big point of being like, we have a food pantry here and like a toiletry pantry
Yeah.
and vending machines, all free. They made a really big point of emphasizing like kids don't go hungry, or at least even if it's like shitty Costco mac and cheese little buckets, like there's food out in the
Yeah.
dorms.
Yeah.
And it was done in different ways at different schools, but they all mentioned it. And I was like, my
Good.
kid could, I was like, you have no idea how lucky you are that this won't impact you, but it's something like 44% of college students are food insecure and on SNAP benefits. Like, what a
Yeah.
fucking crime to
Yeah.
try to get educated and get ahead and make our country a better place. That's the reward. Half of them are worried about starving and not having the food they need to keep their brains going. So I don't think most places do that, but like, yay to very hippy dippy liberal Oregon for being like, yeah, man, we got
Let's
your
feed
food.
people. Yeah.
They had Plan B in a vending machine at one of the schools, free.
That's
If you
amazing.
need it, take it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyways,
friends.
that's how
Walter,
the
I know
world
you've
should
got
be.
you got to go prep for your next show.
Yeah. Gotta
Thank
go
you
touch
so
up.
much Thank you for being here. You are one of our all-time favorites.
Oh, thank you guys. I love you guys. I really appreciate it. I really do. It's so
We love you
wonderful.
too, man.
It's been wonderful to get to know you guys.
Thank you, Walter.
Thanks, Walter. Thanks for everybody in the audience.
Do we all do that together?
I need a recording. I need
I don't know if I could.
bandwidth recording of that, Walter. I'm totally going to turn that into I'm going to take one of your rants and put it to like,
a
techno
soundtrack
music and
Should
yeah.
we countdown? Give us
Should
a 3,
we
2,
all?
1.
Can we do this? Like all of us to end the show, we're gonna all do a primal scream. All
Oh,
three,
okay.
Lawrence. Okay, on the count of 3. We're doing this. Chat, you do it too, though we can't hear you. But if it feels good, do it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! Yeah.
That felt good.
Ow.
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait to watch that in the recap.
just edit that down and have that be scrolling through. Actually, repeat, so it goes on
Yeah, are
for
you
like
kidding?
10
That's
minutes.
gonna be our clip. That's gonna be the promo for the show.
It's our theme music for 2026, I think.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect. All right, you guys. Love you guys.
Love
Stay
you,
safe.
mean it.
Keep well.
Love.
All right. We love you,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Mwah, mwah. Bye.
Bye.